Okay, let's see. Switch over to the overlay here. Boop. There we go. Hey everybody. I wanted to play my favorite game, so I'm playing my favorite game. I intend to finish this one this time. Because up to this point, every time I've streamed something with the intention of getting all the way through a game, I never do that. Circumstances are such that I have the opportunity now to take time to play a game. And so I want to play my favorite game because I haven't played it in like 2 years. So I'm going to play it. I have a newborn baby hanging out downstairs. Asleep, obviously. So the intent is to stream for at least 2 hours. However, that may be interrupted by having to take care of a child. So without further ado, let's play a Final Fantasy game. And let's start from scratch, shall we? I am Arlazam, student of Ivalice's middle age. You are familiar with the War of the Lions, no? It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two. Here we first find mention of Delita Hyrule, a hithertofore unknown young man, the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history. His is a heroism of great renown, a story familiar to all who dwell within our land. Ah, but what the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man, the youngest of House Beowulf, long famed for producing leaders of knights and men. There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage. However, according to the Durai papers, the existence of which became known to the public only this last year, they had long lain concealed in the church archives. This forgotten young man is in fact the true hero. Thick butt cheeks. The church maintains he was a heretic, an inciter of unrest and disturber of the peace. Which account is to be believed? Join me in my search to uncover the answer. Ah, but before we begin, might I ask you to share with me your name and the date of your birth? So, the character's name is normally Ramza. Ramza is the main character. But let's do a little self-insert and Wu-Tang it up. And we'll probably be naming the other characters in our party after memes. So, you know. Yes, Wu-Tang. And Wu-Tang's really real ass birth date. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Is November 22nd, which technically makes me a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, depending on who you're asking. Makes absolutely no difference in real life. However, in this game, there's compatibilities between people born under certain astrological signs, such that it can actually seriously affect the difficulty of your game if no one on your team is compatible. So this is the War of the Lions version of Final Fantasy Tactics, which added in a bunch of extra cutscenes, a completely new, extremely fantastic translation, 16:9 aspect ratio, a bunch of other good stuff they added in as well. Additional special characters, they added in 2 new job classes, like endgame level job classes. This is the best version of the game. It unfortunately lives on the PSP, which is difficult to get a hold of. So I have had to resort to other means to acquire and play the game. That being said, the PSP version actually did have some major issues in that there was a lot of slowdown in battles associated with using skills. I was able to download a patch, an unofficial patch, that was able to fix that. So, I am playing what a lot of people would consider the de facto best version of this game. I believe this cutscene gear is replacing a really weird CG cutscene that was in the original PlayStation game. It's my stream. Recommended changes. The bitrate looks fantastic, but I cannot tell just from looking what the... Looks like the quality is 480p on my end, but that's just in my little stream window. I wonder if I can disable this. I wonder if I hide the player, will it increase the bitrate up? Probably not. What a beautiful game. Obviously, as usual, if there are any issues with the stream quality, please scream at me in chat. I worked pretty hard to level out the audio mixing and all that stuff beforehand, so it should hopefully be alright. Lady Ovelia, it is time. I'll not be much longer, Agrias. Your escort has already arrived, Majesty. Please, heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry. The boys! Still in here, are you? It's been the better part of an hour. Gafgarian, you forget yourself, sir. You are in the presence of the princess. The flavor text and translation is completely different from what existed originally, which is honestly great. Mayhap bowed head, blah blah blah. Mayhap bowed heads would less offend. You would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries. I see even the I can't read today. I see even the noble order of the northern sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves. A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not expect chivalry. We are an employee of the order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you. I love it. I love this translation. Govern your tongue! Enough. Let us be on our way. The Father watch over you, child. And you, Elder. Let's see, there should be a button to let me... Taking just a moment here. And you, Elder. I don't need to do that. Help, whispers, notifications. I just want to share the stream. There used to be a button to do that right on the... There used to be a button for that right on the dashboard, but it doesn't look like there is one now. Almost there. No, that's not what I typed. Almost there. Man. Where the actual heck is the share button? You think they would make it easier to share your stream? Let's try that. Is that enough? Just typing in the... Yeah, that seemed to do it. The title is incorrect, though. Oh well. Alright, back to Strimstramming. Father watch over you, child. And you, elder. Oh, Lord, she be stabbed. Milady, the enemy is upon us. Duke Goltana's men? We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep. What is it, Wu-Tang? It's so goofy. You above getting paid to do a job? I'm a knight no longer, just another sellsword. Right then, to battle! What's up? Zayak Fency, this is not a blind run. I've played this game a trillion times. Deliver us, O Lord. Fency, that works. Hello, also. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Yeah, no blind run. This is my favorite game. Has been for 20-something years now? 23 years? Something like that. They bear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Goltana must be mad. Does he mean to start a war? You there, wench! I like wench. You cannot hope to defeat us. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours. A head-on assault. These swords of Goltana, Lackwitz one and all. In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gafgarian. Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Wu-Tang, with me. Lad is the name of the other dude. Huh. Oh yeah, the chat display box works, okay. Strange. The lag between what's happening on this, or what's happening in my preview and this is, you know. Kill them all, leave no man standing. You would have us slaughter them? Are you mad? Kill them here, you'll have played into Duke Goltana's hands. We need only put them to rout. I find dead men rout more easily. So this is a turn-based strategy role-playing game, for those of you who are not familiar, in which the primary way to develop your character is through the job system. Characters have different jobs, which they access through various different means. All the jobs have different strengths and weaknesses and can do different things, and the combination of the different job abilities is the primary way to customize your character. Oh god, who had 47 Brave? It wasn't me, was it? Oh god. It can't be me. Ramses' stats are set, aren't they? Whoa. 47 Brave is rough. Alright, am I taking a hit? Yes, I am. Oh! Tried to break the helmet. I completely missed that. Ooh! Well, the archer only has 48. Fancy, did you know that if your character has too much faith in this game, you lose control of them and they just kind of go around and get all strange and preachy in combat? That was one of my favorite things to do back in the day, was take like endgame enemies and just buff their faith to the point that they would behave erratically. Wow, they really want to hurt me. Oh yeah, they would leave too! I completely forgot about that. This game had so many cool mechanics. Ooh! That's a good hit for Militia there. I only have 47! Oh no! That can't be right. That cannot be right. That's crazy. I just picked my own birthday, Fancy. I just did. I don't know enough about the game's mechanics to really, you know. Clearly you're used to playing this game optimized, I take it. Alright, who are you hitting? Militia, okay. Oh boy. Hey! Nice block. He's focused on healing instead of killing Militia, so she'll make it through this. Yeah, if that continues... Oh, wow, nice. Look at that heal out of nowhere. If that bravery and faith level continues to be, or persists into Chapter 1, I am... Oh, I don't know. If that persists into level 1, I'm gonna have to, like, beeline to Mediator class just so that I can slowly raise bravery at least. At least bravery. Yeah, that, I've never in 20-something years seen Gafgarian actually use healing spells here. Agrius gained a level. Was that 0% for that archer attack? doesn't look like it. I guess if it's a... Is he using a crossbow? I cannot remember. If he was using a crossbow, it's going to hit Alicia instead of me. Yep. That wasn't a crossbow. What was that? Cheer or steel? Yep, yep, yep. Absolutely. Cheer is renamed Accumulate in this version, I think. And that only raises strength, doesn't it? Oh, no, wait. Once you hit Act 2, you do get Bravery. Yep. No, I'm thinking Wish, which raises speed. No, it was my understanding that it was... Mediator classes were the only ones that could affect a permanent... Tailwind, you're right. It was my understanding... It's been so long since I played. It's been like 3 years since I played this. Oh wow, we made it through. That was single. Cheer up. That's right. Okay. Scream is killer. Oh no!
This way. Be quick and try making a little less noise.
I'll not take orders from you.
Who is Delita's voice
You've
actor
quite a
here?
mouth on you, princess.
He sounds like Travis
Forgive
Touchdown.
me. 'Tis your birth and faith that wrong you, not I.
Is it Travis? What's his name? He did Miller too. Robert Atkin Downs. Is it Robert Atkin Downs?
Hold there.
It doesn't even turn around.
Is it truly him?
God, I love the cutscenes in this version, man. Such an I don't want to say an improvement. Such a great addition to the original, you know?
I cannot be.
Delita, he lives?
Delicious coffee.
But why does he fight under the banner of Duke Goltana?
So since this will be archived over on my YouTube channel, which I think are in the links below the stream, I will say that for posterity, that I will be doing a lot of like boosting power leveling. You know, where you sit in random battle and just accumulate for job points and stuff. I love Little Money. Little Money is amazing. I am going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing that on stream. I may cut that out of the stream archives. Oh wow, it's just going without me actually reading. I'll talk about that later. It was a time of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of such, the city of Garland, too, saw its share. Chapter 1, The Meager. Fancy, I have never been good enough at this game to do a no-grind run. I like the idea of doing that at some point, but I've never been... What? Maybe it's frozen. Turn it off and turn it back on. My daughter is hanging out in the room playing her DS. Anyways, Apprentice. Another Wayne was struck last night on its way to Egros. The Corpse Brigade again? I wonder where all this leads. Delita, what do you make of this? I'm not sure. I have my guesses, but I'm listening. I think Duke Larg is coming to Garland. Duke Larg? Why? Not just the Duke, the Marquis Elmdor de Limbury, too. That's the first I've heard of it. This was not the sound of a state visit. All of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is they number too few. And they mean to bolster their numbers with us? Alright everybody, form up. I really like that idea, Fancy, but my favorite thing to do in this game is to build busted characters. It's so much fun for me. The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knights Apprentice. As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galleon is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the crown. Rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the brigade, an operation of a grand scale. We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard stationed at Egros. This will leave Egros Castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Uh-oh. ... is happening. We've been ellipsed. The time to take up arms is upon you, young apprentices. I've just received word that a band of thieves routed by our knights flees here to Garland, seeking refuge. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed! Alright. Oh hey, Knuckles lives there. We'll cover over Knuckles. We don't need him no more. Okay. Alright, so we have... Oh hey, yeah, there we go. 70-70. Yeah, the bravery and faith levels for the tutorial are temporary. I knew the main character Ramza's stats are more or less set from the beginning. Okay, so we have Oliver Templeton, who has pretty good stats, David, Estienne, Judith, and Mirabelle. Okay. So I definitely want to put Templeton in here because I like his bravery and faith levels. I need to do some research on the compatibilities between characters, between the zodiac signs. I generally pick characters based off of base stats and their bravery and faith levels because it's less to worry about later. But I don't think we can get away with that here. All right, how are you? Okay, Estienne's levels are one more chemist. Let's go. I've been playing this game for 23 years and I'm still a complete amateur at it. That being said, even as an amateur, I have completed the deep caves, whatever that's called, the endgame dungeon. I've done all of the side content in the previous versions and in this version. I've done everything in this game. I'm just not good at it. What have we here? We Moppets, is it? Our lucks went and turned for the better. All right, lads, cut through these ones and we're as good as fled. We'll make quick work of them. Don't be leaving no squealers behind neither. I feel like I should be reading a lot of this text in like an offensive Cockney accent. But my offensive Cockney accent is too cringy even for me, believe it or not. All right. So this is technically the first battle in the game. The tutorial's complete, just a complete tutorial. You could do nothing in that, and because Agrias and Gafgarian are there. Because Agrias and Gafgarian are there, they can pretty much clear the entire other team. I'm not sure yet, Fancy. I really like the arithmetician builds that you can put together. Some of those are just the most busted thing in the game, right? But I've been watching a lot of another Twitch channel called FFT Battleground, which is Salty Bet for Final Fantasy Tactics, where it builds randomized teams and then does basically computer versus computer matches in mini tournaments, and I've seen some absolutely crazy builds centering around bards and dancers in terms of like teams and stuff like that. There's a lot of busted stuff I've seen in that I kind of want to try. Early game, I like having monk healers, and recently I've been really interested in the idea of building a 100% hit archer that can also destroy armor, because their ability concentration, if I'm not mistaken, their ability concentration makes it so that you have a 100% hit chance as long as the enemy is in the square you're targeting. And I believe, but I'm not sure, that extends to abilities as well. I mean, we'll find that out, but yeah. Careful, Wu-Tang. Remember, the well-aimed thrust pierces the mail. Don't patronize me, Delita. We Beelves know our way around a battlefield. Bro, you're like 15. Is he 15 or 16 here? I think he's 15 here. Beelv, was it? Heir to the noble house Beelv, I'd wager. Looks like we have ourselves some apprentices from the Academy, with a K for some reason. Well, highborn Moppets is still Moppets. Lay down your arms or die clutching them. None will mourn your passing. And you mean to make us do that, then? You're in far over your little heads. Alright. I can... I'm gonna run him up this building here really quick. 95% chance. That works. I like that the percentages in this are generally a much better representation of what may actually happen, as opposed to games like XCOM, where you'll have like a 95% chance to hit. Like point blank, they'll still completely miss. Ooh, there we go. Templeton gained a job level. Templeton gained a job level. Items come pretty easily in this game. In XCOM, that's 100% true. Yeah, never trust 95%. Alright, where are we going? Do you have stone? I haven't even checked your abilities. Do not? Okay. Alright, we'll just slowly move you through the level here. You know what? I can spare 15 hit points for some job points. Nice. Oh, and I'm not above beating up Argath and Delita in these story things to grab a couple extra job points. They are useless. More or less useless. Alright, so she's getting potioned. She is going to most likely attack Wu-Tang, Ramsa, and yep, stay put. So I need to get her with 2. Separate attacks to bring her down before she can be healed. Wow, that's a hell of a hit. For Delita, it really depends on what the rest of the team is running. I like having Delita as a monk for the first act, but there we go. There's a good kill. Hopefully we don't have to deal with any Phoenix Downs here. I don't think we do, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Can't go there, but we can go here. Cause some damage here. Yeah, I like him as a monk class. I found that building Delita up as support is about the most useful thing I can do with him in the very beginning anyways. Alright, let's see. So there's an enemy who's close to death. Can't quite get him. I think Delita's gonna end up getting him. Alright, you're coming up for a fight? No, you're not. Wow. Yeah, I understand why they did it. Like, I understand why there are guest characters in battle. But I really don't like that mechanic in this game. I'd rather have one extra character I can control than an entire team of busted guest characters. Let's run down here. Oh, no, I don't want to wait. I was trying to get to... Oh, I don't even have Throw Stone yet. Wow. I never understood, I never really got the idea of focusing a lot on guest character. Ah, I moved too late. Or I moved already, it's too late. I wanted to keep up the pressure on that chemist, but I wasn't thinking. So let's just keep hitting this dude. We're not going to be able to get him down in one turn. Oh, I guess we can. Yeah, I've never understood, not understood, I've never really liked or found value in the idea of... Ooh, I'm hurting. I've never really found value in the idea of trying to really level up the guest characters, especially since they're temporary. When it comes to some of the guest characters, I actively try to gimp them. Perfect example is the fight with Gefgarian, where he turns on us at Zerakyle Falls. Uh-oh. Well, that's no good. That sounds like a fun way to play. So I should be using my chemists to heal myself. So let's see. Yep, because he's going to go down. But the other squire over there is going to get this next hit in and it'll be fine. It's alright. Yeah, what's up with that? I could use a little potion on myself. Oh wow, I can't even get over to him yet. Darn. That's frustrating. Stone to the back of the head. And waste of a potion. I think I've done more damage to Delita than the enemy. Is this gonna do it? It will. Alright. How often, just a ballpark, out of all of the story missions in this game, how many actually have guest characters? It feels like, as I'm thinking back on it, it feels like a lot, right? Like at least 50%, right? Why persist in such folly? I missed the other line there, but you know. Yeah, Delita, Definitely carried the weight there. Got 500 gil, and then 2,000 gil, and a mithril knife, and some items. I wish that there had been a job class in this game designed around setting traps on the battlefield. Because there's a couple different levels, maps in this game that have the traps in it, like the degenerator and the poison and stuff like that. I think it would have been really cool to have somebody who could just throw out traps. Or some other way to create stage hazards, right? Outside of just placing down like a area of effect spell in an area, you know, like targeting a panel instead of a unit. That would have been cool. To move to a location on the map, place the cursor over its corresponding marker and press X. When at a city or castle, selecting its symbol and pressing X will open a menu displaying the various establishments at that location. If you are unsure what a particular menu option is for, press Select to view more information about it. Pressing triangle while on the world map opens the main menu from which you can access your party roster or save the game. The game's shit. I hit the button a bit too fast. Alright, so first things first. Quick save. There we go. I'm gonna probably have like a 5 or 6 save rotating save. Ooh, one moment here. I have to cough. Ah! Sorry about that. Go back over to the stream overlay here. Here we go. Okay. So. All right. Scratchy scratch. Alright, so it looks like Ares and whichever one that one on the far right is are the two... Those are the two astrological signs that I have compatibility with. Oh, here we go. It says so. Good compatibility. Cancer and Pisces. Compatibility between characters increases the success rate of things like spells, and I believe it also increases the effect of some of those spells. So, for instance, if Ramza Wu-Tang here was a white mage priest, his spell would have a higher and better, a higher chance to affect and a better effect on Cancers and Pisces. Hey, multi-backing, what's going on, my homie? I've been trying to get Carsey to play this game forever, man. This is my favorite game. Let's see. Okay. Best compatibility, Taurus opposite gender. Oh, okay. So we need a lady Taurus. Do I have a lady Taurus? I have a lady Taurus. Look at that. Look at that. Best compatibility, Scorpio opposite gender. Gender. Okay. Alicia is Pisces. Oh yeah. Okay. I really wanted to just grab all my own characters and name them after stupid ass memes, but I might play this one a little more straight than I normally do. I had a video back on, or not a video. I did a couple streams a couple years ago playing this. I never finished it, but I had Smug Wendy as a character, Ugandan Knuckles. I think I had D's Nuts. I had a bunch of stupid ass character names. It was fun. I'll probably replace those VODs with these VODs over on the YouTube channel, just because I actually intend to finish this one. Okay, I want abilities. That's what I want. Let's use some of our acquired job points to make sure that we can do stuff. Potion and antidote. We will assign items there, and I don't think I have... Oop! I don't think I have any movement abilities at this point. No, I do not. Okay. Alright, let's see. So, Estienne, she's our girl. We're keeping her. She cannot learn anything yet, but she has access to spells already. So, hell yeah. I wonder if I should stick her with some white mage abilities here. Especially since she and I have really good... like, really good compatibility. White magics. Equip defend. And no movement abilities. Okay. Alright, so let's learn some skills here. Nothing. Okay. I want to go for ranged abilities first. I want to prioritize characters being able to do some sort of attack or some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Some sort of action. You're going straight chemist, bro. I want my characters to be able to perform some sort of an action on every turn. Whether that action involves actually damaging the enemy, or... Did that equip him with the mithril knife? It did, damn. No, I want to give you a dagger. So what I'm going to do is... Where's the girl? Mirabelle. Gonna stick with Mirabelle here. Let's give her the mithril knife. Gosh darn it. Okay. I am just a mess right now. So let's change you back to Squire. Alright, what do you have equipped? Still mithril knife, so let's get you back to your sword there. Okay. Now, let's equip the mithril knife on you. There we go. What abilities can you learn? Nothing. I've already done this with her. Okay. Let's change his job over to chemist. Poor Ballbanes, I'm sorry. My menuing is not optimal. It is suboptimal. Everyone is sad. All are sad. What is that? What's the damn... Okay, there we go. I had to fix something on my stream there. Okay. Alright. So he's equipped with stuff. And I'm not really too worried about everything else at this point. Can I buy anything? I know that those will get replaced very quickly here. I have 3 potions. I can't use the Phoenix Down yet, but, you know. Eye drops, antidote, and potion. Okay. Now I'm going to save again. That child keeps running back and forth in my webcam. Someone stop that child. 71 brave into better use. You're right. You're right. Alright. Here we go. Cutscene. I get to read. Barbeneth Beowulf, a great hero in his own right, who had attained the distinguished title of Knight Gallant, approaches the hour of his death. The Beowulf Manse in the waning days of the 50 Years' War. Such a good game. What news of the war? The Order has struck a great blow. Limbury is ours once more. We will be able to recall our forces in Zeltenia anon. All goes as planned, Lord Father. Be not troubled. The enemy dispatched to advocate Lenario has returned. The envoy dispatched to advocate Lenario has returned. He has agreed to your proposal, Lord Father. Good. Very good. Then the war will die with me. Father! There now, Alma. Do you want my last memory to be of your tears? Sit. Get the back of that chair away from my wall. If you jam that into my wall, I will light you on fire. That's how you keep the children in line. With fire. Where is that Wu-Tang? He should be here at your side. Dice-Darg, Zalbag, you are dear to me, but Wu-Tang is no less so. Though he be not the issue of the womb that bore you, my sons, still my blood courses through his veins. Watch after him. What's up, homies? I mean, Lord Father. You forget yourself, Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang! It's so stupid. I love it. You have come. Good. Let me look on your let me look once more on your face. Reading hard. Lord Father. How long has it been? You've grown into a fine young man. I would hear of your studies. You've been at the academy since spring, is it? Let me dab on your face. No, don't dab, oh God. Hear me, Wu-Tang. For generations, we Beowulfs have stood foremost of those who serve the crown. Ours is the soul of the night. I want to point out that their dad has a sweet flavor saver. Become a knight worthy of your name. Tolerate no injustice. Stray not from the true path. And then be on the lookout for diners, drive-ins, and dives. You will know the path you must walk. A Beowulf can walk no other. I will not fail you, Father. Your friend Delita, he is a good boy. He is lowborn, but he can serve you well. I've made arrangements for him to enter the academy. You should have seen the look on the headmaster's face. In the years ahead, you will need someone whom you can trust. You could do far worse than Delita. As you say, Father. Hey, Ange! Welcome to stream. It's nice to have all y'all hanging out. Take care of your sister. Look at the look on his face. Okay, so I know I've got the smoothing on the PPSS emulator that I'm running that depixelates everything and smooths everything out. But look at the look on his face. Look at the look on Balbanes' face, or Barbaneth in this one. He looks pissed, and he looks like he's trying to grunt out a huge turd. That's where I went with that. Deal with it. Alright, now he's dead. He doesn't have the look on his face anymore. It's not my fault. I had to point it out. Alright. On to the next thing, what we do. I should have saved, because I'm going to do the hard thing here. Alright. Estienne. Mirabelle. Who else? I guess David. I want my healers. He died of dysentery. Oh, that's funny. That's a good... That's... Yeah. Alright. I wanted to be the cool guy and pick the harder of the two options for this fight. But, since I didn't save through that cutscene... No, you know what? I'm going to do the harder version of this fight. Looks like this one's still alive. What do we do with him? What do you think we do with him? Right then. Your luck's run out, knave, if ever you had any. Picking the first option lands you 10 more brave? No kidding. I had no idea. That's fantastic. Last, one of the Order's patrols. I had no idea that changed the out. Wow. The Corpse Brigade, and they've a hostage in their midst. Our first duty is... Wait, you're telling me option 1 gives you more brave, not option 2? No kidding. So the easy version gives you more brave. What does option 2 give you, Fenzi? I had no idea. That's crazy. That's crazy. Does it give you more brave, or does it just not give you anything? Huh. No kidding. Alright, screw it. Yeah. Fuck Argath. Now and forever. Our first duty is to beat the brigade. The enemy stands before us. You would stand by and watch as they kill an innocent? Fuck yeah, I would. I know what happens in the story, bro. I hadn't planned on giving them the chance, had you? He is 100% a meat shield. Deleting, yeah, kind of is too. I would save him myself if it came to that. You get some flavor text for picking that one later on too. That makes you look like a complete shitbag, I think. I think it's fun. So I hope you all get used to... I hope you all get used to Mandalia Plain, because we're going to be seeing it a lot. Reinforcements, and none too soon. Now you punch that thief in the balls. Oh, okay, the squire, you take that too. Caspar gained the level. Good for you. And yeah, I agree. Especially early on, all those people are just targets. Man, they all really want that Argath booty. Look at them. They're all tripping over themselves for that butt. All right, so there's a cat over there. We'll deal with that cat later. Right now, I need to throw a stone at Delita. Teach you a lesson. Act. Fundaments Rush. White Magic's Cure and Protect. So let's see. With perfect compatibility, 100% chance of Protect. What about on yourself? 73% chance. 67. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, did you see that Protect chance? That's awesome. Fundaments. Rush. Not the band. It would have been funny if I'd been able to knock her back into the path of that Protect. Man, I really got to pay attention to the waste of potion here. It's an absolute waste. It's all good, Ange. Just having you hanging out in the chat, calling me an idiot every now and then is cool. As I sit here and punch my friends and act like an idiot. Alright. What are you doing? Oh, hey, he didn't do anything. I wonder if that uses my potions, because, yeah, no, it does. Argath just used one of my potions to heal himself. The bastard. Okay, I need to kill Argath so that he can't... No! Stop stoning my girl! The hell was I saying? I need to beat Argath to death. So that he stops using my equipment. That was a hell of a sneeze. I bet you the stream picked that up. Alright. So if I rush him in here, he can get hit from 3 sides. But that'll one-shot him, so it's possible that that will not be an issue here. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Shit! Son of a bitch. Okay. Argath, you gotta go. He's got 53 hit points. He's gonna use another one of my damn... He's gonna use another one of my damn potions here. And I'm gonna get my ass handed to me over there by Wu-Tang. Look at this! Oh, only 8? That's not bad. Also the fact that the cat attacked Etienne. I think her name's Etienne. Not you, son of a bitch! I should have never made you a goddamn chemist. Wasting all my shit on that son of a bitch, Argath. Well, these guys can't hit for shit. Alright, so we're stuck in it good now. Go fight somebody. Go do something, you bastard. Hey, he did something. Granted, he stole a kill. Alright, so he's gonna hit her. Ooh. He's gonna run off. Oh, I fucked up. I'm gonna be pissed off if I lose her in the first fight. I don't think I have anybody with Phoenix down right now. None of them have access to throw stone. Items. I fucked this up. I totally fucked this up. This is kind of frustrating, honestly. Damn kid running around in the background. This makes me grumpy. What have I done? If it turns out I can't heal her, I am going to reset. And he stole... The son of a bitch stole another kill! And now I'm so bad at this game! Oh... Son of a bitch. I'm going to reset this. Give me 1 second. I can't believe you're fucking counting on me, you sons of... I'm trying, you guys. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. All y'all counting. I do have to watch Barbaneth die again. Damn it. 37. Wait, what? This is the one I want. Alright. This time I'm gonna jam through this. I love me too, Ange. Oh. You know what? I have a thing for this. That was the wrong thing. I can use the emulator to speed through this shit. Fuck all y'all, I'm hitting the buttons real fast. Ooh! Ooh! I'm like Sonic the Hedgehog, gotta go fast. Through my father's death. Alright, let's fucking try this again. We're gonna go 3 squires and a chemist. What a way to show your ass to lose in the first fight. Granted, I hadn't technically lost, but I was not playing nearly as conservatively as I probably should have been. There's places where you have to really rush through, and you have to be really aggressive, and then there's places where you have to be really conservative. Fucking Carsey face. Yeah, there's places where you have to be really conservative, and in a lot of places, the very beginning in the random battles is one of them. Reinforcements, and none too soon. Okay, yep. Yep, punch him in the back of his balls, and then run away. Oh, that's right, you can't run away yet. Nice! Alright. Yeah, the amount of customization in this game and the way that the different small changes in customization can lead to like vastly different battle strategies is one of my favorite things about this game. And I feel like there are very few games, even in the strategy RPG genre, especially in the strategy RPG genre, I would say, that come even close to I have not added any abilities to any of these characters. Holy shit. I saved before doing job points. I'm a fucking idiot. Can any of you throw a stone at Delita? Thank you. I'm gonna beat my friends half to death to take out my frustration here. Screw the 6 D-bags hanging around on the other side. Alright, you're gonna throw a stone. Nice. Dude, it's so bad. Alright, so he's running around that way. So a good way to... And stream, you can absolutely disagree with me on this, but a good way to control the flow of battle is to let enemies get themselves into some kind of a choke point where their movement options are limited, and then use that as an opportunity to attack one enemy at a time. I haven't really optimized anything here, but I blocked that cat. I can't remember what they're called. They have a bunch of different names for enemy types. Nice, he missed. Can you do the same thing? You can. But blocking that cat into that area over there means that it's going to take at least 2 moves for that unit to get to a point where they may be able to block in someone on our team. So generally what they do is they do stuff like that. So I stopped that cat enemy from getting into a place where it would kind of choke up an area around which we would be fighting. And as a result of that, because the way the AI works in this game, it attacked me and then it ran away, which is what we wanted it to do. Alright, is she about to... Okay. But I'm about to do the same thing with Etienne here. So, let's see. Can I take... No, I cannot. Okay. Alright, so I can start with that. And 95% chance might be good. Alright. So we're doing good. I was able to... use her. To kill that enemy, and now I'm moving her back to where she can be healed so that she does not go down. Good! It's good. I'm thinking a little bit more about what I'm doing. Alright, he's going to be easy enough to take care of. I wonder if that thief is going to go after Argath or Wu-Tang. Alright, how are you doing? So his charge time is 40, so we're going to be able to get a couple hits in on this guy. We should be able to take him out this turn. $50 says Argath or Delita steals this kill here. That being said, my concern is no longer that Squire. My concern is now that Thief. Wu-Tang can take a hit. He can take a hit well enough. Argath is no longer in the... Nice! I mean, he's stealing kills because we basically let them run away. Oh, but he moved and opened him up to attack. Damn it! Esperance. His name is Esperance. Okay, that's fine. Get more hits in. Now that she's healed, she can get a good attack in here. And then, ooh! I didn't know he had counter tackle. You can pause the battle at any time. I mean, it's turn-based, so it's technically paused anyways. But you can go out of the battle system at any time to examine the stats and abilities of all of the enemies and all of the teammates. There we go. How are we doing? Okay, 75% to hit from the front, so if I move him to the side, it should increase. 100% chance to kill. It will kill. Some of you might know what the hell that is. Some of you might not. Alright. Can I rush? Oh no, he's gonna... Oh, he didn't steal the kill. Look at that, look at that. Oh, he stole the kill. Look at that, look at that. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's beat this kid to death with a rock. That I don't have. Because I didn't level up my abilities before getting into this fight. Take that. Who could use... I mean, doesn't matter. Argath is going to get this damn kill. Which is frustrating. Oh, maybe he's not. You have stone. You have stone. Stone this man! My child disappeared. She's probably burning the house down. Templeton. His name is Templeton. Can that stand? Can we deal with that? Can we, like, leave him as Templeton, or do we have to get rid of him? Are you harmed? I'll be fine. It is for the Marquis's safety, I fear. I fear. It is for the Marquis's safety, I fear. It is for the Marquis's safety, I fear. How the fuck do you say that? The Marquis Elmdor de Limbury was here? The very same, and to whom do I owe my gratitude? We are Knights Apprentice from the Academy at Garland. We may be able to help you, but first I would hear more. Getting that cash. Hey, we got some of the potions back we used. I think I used 2, 3 potions? I can't remember how many I used. Cutscene. My name is Hargath. I'm a bitch. I'm not going to read that out loud. He's a bitch. A knight, you say? Well, truth be told, I am a knight apprentice, as are you, if I'm not far mistaken. Nice, Multi. A fellow knight in training, then. I am Wu-Tang Beowulf, and this is Delita Hyrule, my trusted friend. Beowulf? You're not of the Beowulfs of the Order of the Northern Sky, are you? What fantastic luck, a blessing in the midst of disaster. What? The Order can help me rescue the Marquis. It must. The Marquis is held captive? They took him hostage, yes, but he still lives. We must act quickly if he is to remain so. Should he be killed, I will lose everything. Why? Why? Why you? You're just a bitch. You simply must help me, please, I beg you. Calm yourself. Who's to say your Marquis is to be killed anyway? The Corpse Brigade would not take a man alive, save there were value in keeping him so. Of that you can be sure. There's little the three of us can do to help in any case. If the Marquis was taken hostage, Igros will be in an uproar. You can be sure of that, too. Then before all else, we will report into Igros. Are we agreed? Agreed. We'll start there. Alright, first things first. Abilities. God damn it. Oh, hey, he can change to knight. Okay. So I want stone. And I would have taken Tailwind, but no big deal. Actually, I probably should have taken Tailwind, to be perfectly honest. Alright, where's Phoenix down? Alright. Above all else, you will have the ability... parry. Above all else, you will have the ability to resurrect people. You need it. Alright. Templeton. You have stone. Skill learning montage. I would sing a song about montages. Counter tackle, that's a good one. Knight, archer, white mage, black mage. Alright. And I will make sure to save after going through this goddamn process. Alright, Templeton actually does have the faith to be a magic user here. That's something to think about. We're equipping you with stone. And then we're making sure that you have your white mage abilities here. Defend instead of re-equip. I'm not worried about re-equip. I'm not going to be fighting knights for a while, and even when I am, I should be keeping them at enough of a distance that they should not be an issue. Alright, you can learn stone. Oh, but you can also learn mage abilities, so of course I'm going to equip you with magic. Chemists are great. Chemists are useful all the way to the end of the game. They really are. One of the really nice things about chemists is that they can use pistols. So when you get pistols later in this damn game, you can absolutely use them. I don't know why I did shell instead of protect there. I'm not going to be fighting magic for a while. So you can equip them with pistols, and you can equip them with a couple extra abilities that make them harder to kill, like Auto Potion, which is an ability they have. And they become useful for the entirety of the damn game. Alright, what can you learn, boy? Alright, we'll give you stone. Nope. And we'll put charge on you for now. I don't know why. Give you the aim ability. You don't need re-equip. Don't think you have access to any of that right away. Okay. I'm gonna leave items on him. You have stone. He gets Rend Helm and Rend Armor as his Squire abilities. That's really interesting. I'm never gonna take advantage of that, but and here, Phoenix down just in case. Did I learn any? Nope, I didn't. Okay. All right. So he's just your basic Squire at this point. It'll be all right. We're actually going to go back to Garland first. Oh, hey, look. I think this is going to be the tutorial about the multiplayer modes that I can't do. Yep. So one of the really nice things about the War of the Lions version of this game is that it has multiplayer, where you can do versus, and I think you can do cooperative stuff. I can't remember. But did you notice? Notice what? How am I supposed to notice if you don't tell me what it is I'm supposed to look at? The menu, you clod. Take a glimpse. The menu. Oh, right. There's some new words on it. Melee and rendezvous. What do you suppose those are? Some new manner of challenges, as I hear it. Yeah, it's kind of like that multi-backing. Melee battles are for sparring. Sounds like a rum way to test your sword arm. Friendly challenges too. No worries of getting left to feed the worms. What about the other one? Rendezvous? Well, sometimes people look to hire two groups of adventurers for a job. Yeah, that's a cooperative mode. That's how you meet up with the other one. Ah, so you've to work together with another cull, eh? Not so sure as I could do that. Well, there aren't a lot of offers up yet, either way. Sure there will be someday, though. Once more people catch wind of the idea, there will probably be some right interesting jobs. I suppose I could try it sometime. There's more still. This is the good part. As I'm told, both participants get rewarded with treasure. Treasure! Why didn't you say that from the start? Let's get going. Well, first we need to find another group. You might give it a try too, my lord. If you ever have the interest, just say the word. So yeah, that was one of the very big mechanics that was added to this game, was multiplayer options. Okay, first things first. Not tavern, I want to go to outfitter. I will go read some stuff in the tavern. I like reading the rumors and stuff like that, and there's reasons to go to the taverns later. Just not right now. I didn't buy any potions from that last battle either. I really screwed up last time, huh? I was hoping, I know it isn't the case, I have to get to the castle before I'm able to buy it, but I was hoping to be able to buy some equipment for some of the other jobs, like a crossbow, stuff like that. I don't need any more clothing. I already have as much clothing as I need. There's a really cool thing here where you don't just buy the options, you can actually fit them to your character. So you can optimize. And then you can buy individual pieces to put on the characters. It's a good system. It's a very good system. Alright, let's actually go to the tavern. Rumors, the Corpse Brigade. This is all flavor text. This is all background information on the story and the setting. Oh, and the characters. That, eh? Here's what I've heard. Brigandry is on the rise across the land, and Galleon has by no means been spared. Wains are struck and pillaged, high-ranking officials taken at sword point. Most of the incidents of this past 6 months are believed to be the work of a company of felons and former sellswords known as the Corpse Brigade. It is oft said that no good brigand is a dead the only good brigand is a dead brigand, and the Order of the Northern Sky would like naught more than to see the brigade made corpses for true. But as yet, it is all the knighthood can do to keep the outlaws in check. All right, let's read about the 50 Years' War, which happened right before this game started, basically. Or I think it's like 6 months to a year before the game started, that war ended. The half-century of conflict between Ivalice and Ordalia is today known as the 50 Years' War. The beginning of the 50 Years' War can be traced to the death of Ordalia's King Devain III and his failure to name a successor. His cousin, Varroy VI, was next in line for the throne. However, King Denamda II of Ivalice, the uncle of Devain III, proclaimed himself the rightful heir and declared war on Ordalia. However, this was merely a pretense to justify the invasion of the neighboring Ordalian province of Zelmonia. Once an independent state, it had been annexed by Ordalia nearly a century prior. Ivalice has since been aiding the province in an effort to weaken Ordalia, an effort that ultimately failed. Tired of Ordalian rule, the Zelmonian leadership and nobility secretly petitioned Ivalice to take a more direct hand in their liberation. After a victory in Zelmonia, the Ivalician armies marched on the Ordalian capital of Viura. As fate would have it, Denamuda II succumbed to fatal illness on the road. The momentary confusion among Ivalice's troops gave Ordalia the opportunity it needed to regroup, and Varroy VI succeeded in pushing the Ivalicians back as far as Zelmonia. The resulting impasse would not be broken until the Romandan army's invasion 2 years hence. Romanda, a powerful military state lying across the Rana Strait, marched on Ivalice at the behest of Varroy VI, a blood relation of the Romandan nobility. However, Denamda II's successor, Denamda IV, was a fearless warrior, personally leading his men into battle against the combined might of Romanda and Ordalia. This, along with an outbreak of the Black Death in Romanda, forced the Romandan army to withdraw after only 3 years. 2 military orders worthy of particular mention in this conflict are the Order of the Northern Sky, led by Knight Gallant Barbaneth Beowulf, and that of the Southern Sky, led by Sidaphilus Orlando, Cid, known also as the Thunder God. After countless victories at home, these 2 orders had been poised to advance on Ordalia. However, the protracted conflict had begun to take its toll on domestic morale. Peasant uprising and revolts throughout Ivalice and Ordalia forced both countries to send their troops home to pacify their own citizens, resulting in another stalemate. This whole thing sounds like a fucking shit show from start to finish. It really does. This sounds like a fucking mess. It was Denamda IV's. What happened to the 6th? Wait, have I been reading this wrong? Am I an idiot? No, this Denamda IV's sudden death by malady that broke the stalemate, although some claim that he was murdered. His successor, Andoria III, was ill-suited to the throne and left the governing of Ivalice to his queen and retainers. Without Denamda IV's leadership, the armies of Ivalice had little prayer of preventing Varroy VI's successor, Prince Leonard, from defeating the troops stationed in Zelmonia and advancing into Ivalice proper. Despite the valiant efforts of the Northern and Southern orders, Ivalice failed to repel Prince Leonard's invasion of Zeltenia. Ivalice's leaders soon began looking for a peaceful alternative. In the end, both states agreed that prolonging the war would prove mutually detrimental. It sounded like it was already mutually detrimental. And a pact was signed allowing each nation to return to addressing domestic strife. An equal peace in name, it was in reality a defeat for Ivalice. The economy of Ivalice was brought to the very brink of ruin as it struggled to pay reparations to its former enemies and to repay the loans taken from neighboring states to fund its war effort. Yeah, this is a fucking mess. The whole world is fucked. Soldiers returning from the front found themselves without pay, and entire orders of knights were summarily discharged from service. The swelling ranks of the unemployed did little to relieve the people's distrust of the crown and the nobility. Alright, now let's read about King Andoria III, and then we'll go get into a random battle. King Andoria III. The health of King Andoria III has been a subject of concern since his collapse at the birthday celebration of Prince Orinus. The Board of Chamberlains has since announced that the king has regained consciousness and his fever has broken, but will yet require several weeks of quietude and bed rest in order to recover. Many speculate that it may be some months before the king resumes his official duties. However, Queen Luveria and her retainers have long been in charge of most affairs of state, and thus few problems are anticipated during the king's absence. Everything's fucked. Everything's fucked. Crazy. Okay, we need to save the goddamn game. There we go. Big old save. Fight! Nope. Okay. Let's try this again. Fight! Nope. Okay. Let's try this again. Fight! There we go. Alright, so here is where we have, for the first time, access to the entirety. Estienne, not Etienne. We have access to the entirety of our party, which is a full 5-man party. 5 is as many as you get, excluding guests. Ooh, it's getting chilly in here. I'm starting to get cold. Ooh. All right. So before we do this fight here, I'm going to take a very quick break. I need to check out both of my children because one's being too quiet, and that's good, and the other one's being too quiet, and that's not good. So, please enjoy my away screen and the sounds of the fight happening, actually, once it becomes my turn. We might lose this fight anyways because of the amount of chocobos here, but that's a different story for another time. So, 3 minutes, and I will be back. Hey, y'all. Thank you for bearing with me. What did I miss? Anything happen? Well, I mean, when it comes to kids, Ange, there's always a question. Especially when you don't have eyes on them. Okay. Back to the fight. We are actually in kind of a dire situation here because of the fact that there's a chocobo right here. Actually, because there's 3 chocobos. Of course I can't hit it. It's up too high. Chocobos are extremely difficult enemies to fight because chocobos can heal themselves. So when it comes to chocobos, the absolute best policy is to isolate them in one position where they cannot move and lay on absolutely as much damage to them as possible. Let's see. Okay, between those 2 black magic attacks, that one is dead. So that is good. Okay. Okay, this is good, this is good, this is good. So, I mentioned it earlier in the stream, but I really enjoy the battle system in this game, and I really enjoyed the job system and the customization in this game. So one of the things that I enjoy doing is extra random battles to level up my characters and be able to customize them more. Why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because you're probably going to see... Oh, do I have enough for one more? I do, look at that. Don't have any ethers I can use. But probably 80% of these streams will be my ass grinding out levels, grinding out job points, etc. And just really getting in there with the overall customization. Can I throw a stone? I can't throw a stone. And it missed. That's no fun. Alright. If you go into a fight where chocobos exist, and you do not have the ability... Okay, this'll do it. To take out a single chocobo, especially the regular chocobos, which have the healing ability. If you do not have the capability, the damage output to kill... Yes, Ange, I agree. If you do not have the capability of killing them with 3 or 4 of your team's turns, you can get into random battles that are impossible to win. All right, let's top off our team here. I think we are out of magic uses at this point, so we're gonna have to beat these chocobos to death. Not that I'm complaining. I like beating animals to death. I like fighting chocobos in the video game. No, not PETA! Get the fuck out of here, PETA, you son of a bitch! Alright, you have absolutely no offensive capability at this point, so the best thing you can do is keep our team alive. Okay, good, we can get behind him. Okay, so when Wu-Tang is able to move here, Wu-Tang will be able to box this chocobo in, and we should hopefully be able to kill the chocobo before it counter hits all of our team members to death. Oh! Perfect! Alright, we've won. Woohoo. Alright, that went way better than I expected it to. Dude, I haven't seen Tiger King. I don't have Netflix because there honestly hasn't been too much on there I've wanted to watch. But holy shit, the things I'm hearing about Tiger King sound like the most insane bullshit. Let's throw a stone at... Oh. I wanted to stone him. Alright. Who's hurting? He's kinda hurting. We can wait. Alright, let's throw some more stones at these goblins. Oh yeah, I forgot. She has healing abilities and the ability to cast Protect. Okay, I think I could throw a stone from there. I'm pretty sure the stone range is 4. Yes, it is. Okay. So I'm standing in that formation with those characters because I'm going to cast Protect in the middle there. With the intention of casting Protect on everybody. They're all at the same height, so the spell will affect everyone in that area. Trying to blind me? Yeah, you ain't shit. Let's get you another hit on there. Oh. It's no fun when they miss. Oh, hey. Get us some job points, some experience points. Can't use any of that. Does anyone need a potion? I should potion him up. I should potion him up. There we go. Hey, a crystal. So, another interesting mechanic in this game is the... Oh, he's 0.5 lower than everybody else. Is the crystal system, in which when enemies die, after 3 turns, their body turns into a crystal. What that means for your party is that if your party member turns into a crystal after dying, they are dead permanently. But when it comes to enemies, you want them to turn into crystals because you can use them to completely restore your hit points and magic points. But when human enemies die and turn into crystals, you have the capability of gaining an ability from their dead body, just for free. Just like walk up and like, oh hey, they have this ability as part of their body. So who's getting it? Hey! Aw, missed. No big deal. Ooh, we took a hit there. All right. Wow, they do not like that. All right. So I need to focus on either taking out one of them completely. Okay, that works. He's gonna move into the back there. Hey, a chest. Got echo herbs. You can wait for now. Alright, so I'm gonna move her in here. Ooh! He's 23. Oh, but I can run over here because he's got more move. Yeah, the crystal system was really cool, but the best part about the crystal mechanic has to do with the end game dungeon. there is an endgame dungeon in this game. It's called like the Deep Dungeon or the Deep something. I can't remember what it's called, but it is a bunch of different floors of random battles. Basically random battles, right? The area that you're in has like endgame enemies that are really, really tough to fight. But also, the area that you are in is pitch black. Your characters cannot see. One of the things you have to do as a part of... Yeah, I will heal her. Just for safety. One of the things you have to do in that dungeon is you have to kill enemies, and you have to allow their crystals to remain on the field, because the crystals actually light up the field. You have to have a certain amount of crystals on the field in order to find your way out of the maze, or out of each level. Each level is not completed when you defeat all the enemies. You have to find... There is one randomly chosen square on the map that is the exit. And you have to find that exit in order to escape the level, basically. It's a really cool mechanic. Hey, there we go. One random battle won. And 1,500 gil. No bonuses because it is not a... it's not a story battle. You get bonuses from story battles, so... Let's go back to Garland, and let's take a look at our abilities. What can we learn? We can learn Tailwind, which increases a character's speed, or increases a unit's speed in the battle. Right, Knight, Archer, nothing new here. Templeton. Templeton is actually pretty well skilled up right now. Like, I think he actually has the most skills of any of the people in our party right now. Alright, there's not much that we can learn right now, especially the stuff that allows us to essentially... excuse me. We especially don't have much in the way of skills that we can learn that allow us to power level. Basically skills that give you job points and experience whether you're attacking an enemy or not. So it's like self skills or skills that you use on another person. That's what we want in order to... Man, I really didn't do much here. That's what we want in order to be able to level our characters quickly. Alright. But with one more random battle, which we will be doing here, we should be able to acquire that type of, or those types of skills for the majority of our party. There's going to be a point where, just for the power leveling purposes, I'm probably going to want to switch my current words I can't think of. Oh yeah, I had David in there. I didn't do much with him. There's going to be a point where I'm going to want to switch my chemists to squires in order to get the job points needed to get some of those abilities. Because when we get to a point where, excuse me, we need to level up job points in a specific job, what we can do is we can change our characters to that job. And then after changing the characters to the job, we can use those squire level abilities to gain job points. Another thing we can do, and another skill that squires get that is important to grinding out job points is they get a skill that just straight up increases the amount of job points that they can acquire. Ooh. So this is going to be a bit of a pain because I cannot use black magics on this guy. And he is going to sit there and just keep hitting us. So what I can do now is I can start buffing the other characters on my team with our main character, Ramza, aka Wu-Tang here. The problem is that he hits for 12 every single time. His ability to counter is really, really good. So what I have to do is I have to be ready. Oop. I have to be ready with at least 2 chemists to protect our team here. So unfortunately, she has to wait, and he has to wait. We have that Chocobo trapped, so it's not the end of the world, and I suspect that that Chocobo is going to be using a healing spell on itself here in the next turn. Nice! Very nice. Only problem with counters is that the only problem with counters is that you don't get any experience or job points from using them. So if you were to kill an enemy, you wouldn't get the boost. Oh my god. You desperately need that. That Chocobo is trapped there, but I get a little more... I have a little more leeway by leaving that area open. God damn it. I have to be really careful with him. Granted, I can... Oh wow, really? Her? Nice! Very nice. I have to be really careful because I don't want to use Phoenix down on any of my characters here. Because they're expensive at this point. A couple random battles in and they become markedly less expensive. Oh hey, you can take a swing. Yeah, hell yeah, okay. Alright, so we can... Nope, I want to use Thunder on this guy before he has a chance to get over to us. I can keep increasing his speed. I don't think it'll change his charge time, but no big deal. And I kind of agree with you, Ange, but I also understand why they didn't do it, because there are, I think, only 40% of the actual countering abilities in this game actually do damage. So I can see why they wouldn't want to... Oh, hey, look, you're just gonna run away, huh? Yeah, you're scared. Okay. One, two, three, four. Did I just not finish a thought? I'm bad at that. I can see why they didn't want to deal with stuff. Gosh, I cannot talk. Come on, Piera. Oh no! that'll do 30 to him. Alright, we're hitting here, 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 and so he can move there, and he can throw a stone. Or 40 and 20. Oh, or we can just kill that cat outright with fire and cause some damage to the goblin there too, which I think is better. So the only thing I've done with Wu-Tang at this point is I've been using him to buff other people's speed, and he's been getting job points, and he's been getting experience points, which is great. I love the fact that this game rewards you almost equally for, yeah, this is what I wanted. I like the fact that this game rewards you almost equally for using support skills as for using offensive skills. It goes a really long way towards allowing you to create viable support characters. Top you off really quick. What's your charge time at? 85. Yours is at 10. Okay. We're gonna fry this duck. Fried duck. Alright. So by moving here, if he chooses to move anywhere to attack, which he's not going to. No, support's the best, Ange. I love me some support. Also, oh no, my man is a hurt. Alright, is this gonna kill this guy outright? Yeah, it is. Nice. Not quite a heal, not that it matters at this point, but I don't think I need this. I think this might be a waste, but I mean, it's 100 gil. I'm going to be getting probably close to 1,000 for completing this fight, so. All right. This has gone well. Wow. You have nothing you can do. Let's see. Should I have him throw a stone? It could kill him outright. But if I were to instead buff someone else with a speed increase, I would get additional levels and the fight would drag on. So at this point in the fight, with that enemy close to death, if I had more abilities that I could just use on my teammates, I could go to one end of the level and just sit there and just gain job points forever. I won't be doing that type of leveling here, and I won't be doing that type of leveling on stream, but that is something that can be done in order to basically power level your way through a fight. So you could come to Mandalia Plains with a fully decked out Squire skill set. 1200 gil, nice. You could come to Mandalia Plains with a fully decked out Squire skill set and a brand new job, and you could sit there in the corner and you could accumulate until you have all the job points you need to maximize or to max out that job. I won't be doing, like I said, I won't be doing that, but that is entirely something valid that you can do. Alright, so as a Squire, rush down south. Don't have enough for this other stuff yet, and that's fine. Missed a knight. No big deal. How about you? Focus is the big one. Focus, you sit there and you gain job points for basically increasing your attack. Don't have enough for job point boost either. Damn. So I said after one more fight we would have enough stuff that we would need to be all cool. But that is not the case. Not even close. Darn. Okay. Get you Phoenix down. He has stone. The fact that I've never actually equipped fundaments on him is frustrating. Wow, she's not there either. Damn it. I could do counter tackle, but counter tackle is not as good as focus. Risotto, yeah. Yeah, I guess being laid off and all, I really have no excuse not to put that video together, huh? Damn. Well, you might be in luck. I might get to that this week. That could be a fun thing to do. Alright. Knight. Rage. Alright, how about you? What do you got? What do you got going on? Once again, nothing useful-ish. I might. I'm watching two kids looking for work, which is like a full-time job as it is. I'm only taking time out to do this because I needed something to just distract myself, to be honest. But also committing to, like, putting some content together, I think is a healthy use of my time. But yeah, I might get to it. I might get to it. You might see the risotto video over on Wu-Tang Kitchen. YouTube.com/Wu-Tang Kitchen. Actually, no, I don't even have that yet because you need 100 subscribers to get the custom thing. Ugh. All right. Go file 6, and then I think from here I'll be starting to rotate. Okay. Alright, so with that, I'm going to be calling the stream for today. So thanks to everybody who came and hung out. It was a lot of fun. I will be doing more of these streams in the future. Oh, let's get a stretch in there. Oh, I must pimp out the kitchen. You are correct. Oh. But yeah, playing this game is a lot of fun. Streaming this game is a lot of fun, and I would like to continue that. Ugh. I don't have anything in the way of a set schedule because right now my entire schedule's up in the air. What's traction? Traction what? What is traction? I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, expect more of these at random throughout the forever, you know. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not very good at ending streams. But that being said, thanks for coming and hanging out, Ange, multi-backing, Fancy. It was nice having you hanging out. I will catch you all next time. So let's transition to the BRB screen, even though that's a lie. And then awkwardly let the music play for a little bit longer before hitting the stop streaming button over here. My mouse is hovering over it, I'm just not clicking it yet. Maybe I'll be clicking it at random. Maybe I'll be in the middle of a sentence and then it'll be